Here are the answers to the warm-ups on May 28th. So first thing I gave you was an exponential equation. And remembering the number on the outside of the parentheses is the y-intercept. So that means that 4 is going to go when x is 0. And then it's a little substitution. So if I make x 1, that means you do 1.5 to the first power, which is 1.5. And then times 4, which would give you 6. You could also understand that this is your multiplier. So if you start with 4, you just go times 1.5 to get 6, times 1.5 again to get 9, and then you can do times 1.5 again to get 13.5. Going back to when x was 0, if I made this 0 here, a number to the power of 0, except 0 to the power of 0, is always going to be 1. So 4 times 1 is 4. So that's why that worked. All right, number 2, looking to graph. So I want basically a full graph of this quadratic equation. So in order to do this, the first thing I want to understand is in the expanded form, which is this, it tells me right away the y-intercept. So I'll make the graph over here. The y-intercept is going to be 12. So that means if x is 0, if I made both of these x's 0, the answer to y would be 12. And I usually find the x-intercepts, and sometimes I'll try and factor it. See if I can in this case. What two numbers when I multiply give me 12, and when I add them give me 8? I think that's going to be 6 times 2. So y equals x plus 6 times x plus 2. Again, if that wasn't able to get factored or I couldn't figure it out, I could also use that quadratic formula. All right, so that means -6 will give me an answer of 0, because when you find the x-intercepts, that means y has to be 0. Okay. So -6 would work, and -2 would work. So now I'm starting to get where my curve is going to go through. The next thing is to get the line of symmetry, which is always halfway between the x-intercepts. Well, between -6 and -2, what you're doing is you're finding the mean of that. So if I add these together and divide by 2, that means -4, which is no surprise, right? -4 is where the middle of my parabola is. And if I'm going to find the coordinate of my vertex, that means -4 is the x value. Just have to find the y value. So what I've done so far is I found the y-intercept, 12. I factored it to get the x-intercepts, -6, -2. I just found the line of symmetry, that's when x is -4, and now I just need the vertex. So I'm going to go back to, let's say, my factored form, because it's probably a little easier to work with, and make every x -4. And the answer then is going to tell me what the value of y is. It's a function. You put a value in for x, and you get an answer out for y. So -4 plus 6 is 2. -4 plus 2 is -2. You multiply them together, and you get, -4. So -4 comma -4 ends up being the vertex. So now I can actually get my parabola drawn because I know how far down it goes, and it's nice and symmetric. So this is basically what your graph is. In fact, if I go to Desmos, you can see that same graph. So -6 and -2, so I could expand this so you can see the equation also on there. So -6 and -2 are the x-intercepts. The y-intercept is 12, and you can see the vertex is right here at -4, -4.